Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test stream. Today we are taking a look at the new Blue Mangoo Transient Shaper. Now as you can see, it's super simple, so transient shaping is really essential for your drums. Okay, so it's kind of like the app you never knew you needed until you hear what it does. It's really simple to use. Best transient shapers are these type, with an attack and then a sustain and an output. Okay, so what did I do? At the moment it's switched off, I have it on a kick. So I have this super basic drum pattern. And it's just using drums from Cubase's stock libraries. So let's apply it to the kick drum. And I'll solo the kick. I'll solo my mic as well so you can hear what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. And you won't hear a lot of difference. So we have an attack stage and a sustain stage. So the attack is kind of what you would expect. If I move it to the left, the attack of the kick will get softer. And if I move it to the right, it'll get sharper. Okay, now let's put the attack about there. What sustain does is it's kind of like almost like a release. Okay, it's not really sustain, but what it does is if I move it to the left, it cuts off the release of the sound. Right, let me try and explain this. You'll hear this kick, and it's a sample of an acoustic kick. You can hear it ringing, right? If I move the sustain to the right, what it will do is it will increase the volume of everything bar the attack stage. So you start to hear the ringing of the drum more. So but if I move it to the left, it starts to cut off that sound. So you can dial in super tight kicks or super kind of loose kicks. Double tap that to reset. Okay, so let's move on to the snare. Actually, let's design this now. So let's make the kick really punchy. Push the attack up and leave the sustain around there. Okay, let's solo the kick, switch to transient shape. Well, let's go and see it. Okay, so let's turn it on and let's push the output up a little bit. So we do have a limiter. Let's up the sustain. So now we're just hearing the noise of the snare after it's been hit. And we can tighten that right up. You can really hear the snap of the attack now. So let's make that real snappy as well, just for fun. And let's move on to our hi-hats. Well, let's do this with my fingers, sorry. Okay, and I'll solo the hats as well. So I've on purpose choose acoustic sounds because they tend to ring. Okay. Okay, so and again, let's just try this so you can really hear it. Let's make it. You'll hear this. You'll hear the snap a lot better on a hi-hat. So listen. let's take, and if we unmute them now, we have a super tight kit. And of course you can go the other way. You can make it super open and super loose, you know. Sounds really cool. But maybe on the snare, if we look at the snare, let's just have a look at this. And on the kick, you might not want it quite so tight, so let's just check it out. More of a kind of a natural sounding kit. Let's go and check it with the snares. The hi-hats, sorry, and open them up a little bit. So there you go. There you go. There's what you can do with a transient shaper. Now, of course, you can use it on anything: percussion, drums, voice. You know, say for instance, if you had a, let's just see if I put it. My voice has got a Bruce Free on it. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's go to my microphone channel. We'll switch Bruce Free off, and you'll see there's a slight reduction in volume there. So I'm going to boost it in the channel strip here. 1 2 1 2. And you can probably hear some background noise. Right, okay. Let's do this. Let's put a transient shaper on my voice and see what happens. So normally you'd use them on drums, but you can use them on anything you like. Let's go find it here. Build the T all the way down here. Let's see. T, and where are we? Gosh, there we go. T transient shaper. There you go. Okay, so now it's applied to my voice. So 1 2 1 2. See, it's making the background noise louder, like this. And the attack of my voice I can soften or make more snappy and take away basically all the background noise as well. So it's cool. There you go. So basically, that's how your transient shapers work. Really useful, and you don't realize how useful they are until you actually start to use them. But like I said, the best transient shapers are these. You just need an attack and a sustain, a gain stage, output level here, limiter. Super basic stuff. Very, very, very useful. You can even switch it on and off here if you like. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Please consider becoming a patron, help support me and Joe here at the Sound Test Room. And yeah, awesome stuff. Top job. Another one of those essential apps. I'll put a link in the description below, obviously, for Transient Shaper, and you can go and check it out. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you later. Ta-da!